The new Red Bull Dragonberry Energizer is now at McDonald's. Made with freeze-dried dragon fruit and made to lock in. The all-new Energizer, now at McDonald's.
We love our pets. They're our best friends as we navigate life's ups and downs with a wag or a purr just when we need it. The Royal Veterinary College is there for our pets, home to Europe's largest small animal referrals hospital, with over 200 specialists providing expert care 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. The bond between a pet and their person is worth fighting for, and that's the belief that inspired the RVC Memory Tree, a beautiful handmade sculpture standing in the heart of the RVC Small Animal Referrals Hospital, adorned with gold, silver and copper leaves, each one engraved with the name of a beloved pet, and each one funding the extraordinary work happening there every day. For just £10 a month, you can dedicate a leaf in the name of your pet, celebrating your pet's life, whilst also helping to fund life-saving treatment and care for animals in need. Visit rvcact.com/memory tree to dedicate a leaf today and let your pet's memory live on.
Hello, I'm Amber Davies and welcome to Call to Stage. This is the space where musical theatre takes centre stage. From unforgettable backstage stories with incredible special guests to insights from my life and my theatre journey. We're leaving it all on the mic every single week, so let's jump in. Hi guys, welcome back to Call to Stage with me, Amber Davies, and the most iconic booking we have this year. It's the incredible KayCee Stroh.
Oh, thank you. I'm so excited to be here with you.
This is amazing. My childhood has come to life. Well, we have a mutual friend.
We do have a mutual friend.
Sir Corbin Blue.
I love Corbin and have spent many years with him. He's so talented, isn't it? Just like mind-blowing.
I know.
He's my tap buddy. That was like something we discovered on set together, is that he tapped. And Kenny Ortega actually saw us over in the corner just like playing around when we figured it out. And then that ended up in Work This Out in High School Musical 2.
No way!
So that was just inspired by our friendship and our fun little tap moment.
I love that. I just love that. I've always been like I'm a High School Musical girly through and through. And I've met two of you in the past year. I'm sorry, I think I manifested that, if I'm going to be honest.
I love that for you.
I was going to ask, so I always ask my guests one question, and it is, before you, say, for example, you film, have you got a pre-show ritual or a pre-filming ritual that you do to like get into character or to get into the zone?
I'm really big, especially with this character that I'm playing now. I'm really big into like the costuming and the prop, because I feel like the second I put on like the cape or the glasses, like I am Miss Darvis through and through. So that's something for me that like makes a big difference. But no, just when I'm putting on my makeup and getting in for any character, I have a tendency to put my AirPods in and just like rock out to some good music. Mm-hmm.
So please, we have to talk about, because I want to talk about your upbringing in Salt Lake City, but I want first, let's just talk about High School Musical. It's coming to the Lowry and then it's coming into town. How did the call go when your agent was calling? Like, what went through your mind?
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. At first when they called, I was like, wait, like what? It's just like a small little production in London, and guys, it's like 20 years later. I think we're good. Been there, done that, you know? And they were like, no, not as Martha. For the 20th anniversary, we'd really like you to play Miss Darvis. And it was like, oh, that's a whole different animal in my mind. That's like a whole different musical in my mind. And I was kind of intrigued and excited by the challenge of it. And then what really made me just go, absolutely, yes, I have to do this, is I thought about the fans And this being kind of like my love letter to them. Like 20 years later, I get to like, you know, champion this idea where Martha 20 years ago taught me to be unapologetically myself. And now I get to kind of champion that idea into the next generation from the other side of the stage as Miss Darbus.
Why do I feel like I'm going to cry? I feel like you're healing me.
Oh, thanks.
But yo, I'm a fan. You're doing it for us. You're doing it for us.
I love my Wildcats. We have the most die-hard fans who have been with us, you know, for 20 years. And now they're even passing it on to the next generation and showing their kids. It's every actor's dream to have a project that affects people in a way that they want to not only experience it themselves, but to pass it on.
Yeah.
And that's a blessing.
And what was your thought process when they were like, okay, you need to move to London?
I'm a mom, so I was a little nervous about shaking up my whole family's life and taking my kids out of school. But then I even had their teachers that would say things like, are you kidding me? This is an amazing opportunity. You need to go do this. They are going to see the places that we are learning about in our history books. Yeah. They're going to get to experience this. And then I said to my husband, I said, I can't just have this benefit me. My mama heart can't do that. But if you promise me that we will get like the girls into, you know, some theater camps and lessons of their own and still see them growing and learning and getting some of the best training, because let's face it, you guys do have the best training in this world that we all love.
How old are the kids?
13 and 10.
Well, they have to come see Legally Blonde.
Oh, you have no idea.
They have to come.
Hey, Legally Blonde holds like special meaning for me. I have to tell you this. I had never seen an official Broadway show until I was already done filming High School Musical. I was doing press in New York City, and my publicist was like, let's go. I got tickets to Legally Blonde. And I was like, okay, like that sounds fun, you know, but not thinking this would be like, you know, life-changing or very impactful, because it's Legally Blonde. It's, you know, cute and up. And I went into that theater, and my mind was blown. It was like my inner child was healed by the fact that I was seeing all the things we wanted to do in our little local theaters, like, come to life big.
Yeah.
These costume changes where you slide down the pole and you're in a different costume. Like, oh my gosh. And I just fell in love with that musical.
Did you?
Now it like means so much to me because it was my first, and I want my girls to see it.
Oh, we have to get everyone tickets, family.
Please.
It's a Stroh day out.
It is a Stroh day out.
And we can get them on the stage.
Oh, they would love every minute of it.
See the everything.
Especially like my little one, she is just that L personality.
Is
my
she?
oldest
Is she?
is like so sweet, so creative, so artistic. She's fabulous too, don't get me wrong. But Letty, I guarantee she would see that role and be like, I have to play it.
She is me. And also, can I ask, as a mum, when the kids watch High School Musical, like what is that? Is that the most craziest feeling?
It's a pretty funny story, because for years when they were like teeny tiny, they didn't really want to. And my husband was like, oh my gosh, guys, why? Like, we need to watch Mom's movies. And they were like, okay, but like Descendants and zombies, like they're so cool. And I was like, we walked so they could run. Come on, kids, you know. But I just, you know, waited for the right time. And as they were growing up and kind of became more like that preteen phase where they're at, they were like, Mom, let's watch it. And so I sat down and I watched it with them, and I totally watched it with like fresh eyes. I was like, wait a minute, these are bangers. This is actually really good. I know I loved it, but I'm like really impressed. And they just loved it. And I think it kind of clicked for them. But it wasn't really until I think they were just so used to growing up and having people recognize me when we're out, and it's just not that big of a deal. But as they got older, they realized, oh, this is kind of cool. This is kind of unique.
Yeah, at first they were like, they're too cool. And now they're like, oh, no, this is cool.
Yeah.
I just can't even imagine what, like, as a mother, like saying, like, you know, this is what I did. I bet it's just such an incredible feeling.
I really do feel very, very blessed. And I love that they too are, you know, seeing the benefits of it in their life, and through our social media channels and things like that. They are getting to go on, these trips with me, or getting these experience and seeing these shows and meeting the greatest people that I have been so blessed to be in this industry with. And yeah, they definitely have the bug now.
Oh gosh.
Like, oh,
you've opened a door now.
Yeah, I don't think we have any mathematicians. I think we all have the stage is calling us bug.
Oh. Well, of course, you're their mum.
Yeah, but I wanted them to find it on their own. I didn't want to push it. The only thing I did push a little bit was like dance class, because I know as a dance teacher, I was like, you cannot be too far behind here. Yeah. You can't just jump in. Yeah. But yeah. So
but they got their rhythm.
They do. And they've been doing competitive dance. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Intense.
So Miss Davies, how... are you going to approach it? How are you going to approach? No spoilers or anything, of course.
No, I won't ruin anything. But I love what Allison Reed did with this character. She is iconic on her own. So I think there were some things that are just untouchable.
Yes.
That I needed to bring with me to this. But the thing about stage that's so fun is that, as you know, we get to like more is more. Like we get to be bigger, we get to be funnier, we get more of like the physical comedy going on. And so that's kind of what I'm going to try to add into it just a little bit more, and a lot of my dancing.
Ooh!
Without any full spoilers, but I thought, how are they going to do this without it like being weird?
Yeah. I just think I
there's
think
a moment.
We need, because I saw High School Musical when it was in town the first time. I was quite young, and there is something about like a well-loved movie musical that you witness in person, and that energy exchange between you and the audience, that is like you can't buy. Like it's so immersive for the audience, and you get to do that.
You nailed that. And I feel like already in the movie you watch and you have chills and you have these moments. But I will tell you, like, watching like Leonor and Tobias sing like around the piano today, it was like you could have cut the air with a knife. It was just so magical, so beautiful. I had chills all over my body, and that's what these people are going to get if they come to the show. It's like, yes, you get all the nostalgia, but we even have like a few new characters you're not used to seeing from the movie. We have a few new songs. And so I hope the Wildcats embrace that. Realize you are seeing High School Musical. Yes, it will have all the best things that you love. All right, don't panic. But you get like more. You get frosting on the cake.
I love
with
that.
This. And yeah, it's just experience.
I wonder if the cast members, because I know a few, Jordan Benjamin, I got Corbin to do a video for him. Simeon Beckett, we got Tobias, we got Luke Bayer.
I love Luke. Instant like besties.
Yeah. I wonder if they are in somewhat slightly intimidated that you're in the room. Because obviously, like for me, because I'm playing Elle, I didn't want to do a carbon copy of Laura Bell Bundy. I wanted to make her my own. And I wonder if they are they attacking it with that themselves? Are they making it their own?
They absolutely are making it their own, but just like the perfect amount. I don't know how they're doing it. My hats are off to them, because they are bringing just enough of that like Gabriella energy and that Troy energy. But then you see, like once in a while, you see like something they throw in, and I'm like, oh yeah, that was
works.
Toby.
Yeah.
That was Toby, or that was Luke. That like threw that little moment in, and yeah, they're so talented. Everyone, I feel so lucky. I know they always talk about that, that they feel lucky having me on this project, but I feel so lucky to be in a room of so many talented people, and that's not even just the actors, like the set design, wardrobe. I can't wait to show you Darvis's wardrobe. It's so fabulous, and it's like a little bit of me and a little bit of Darvis. So yeah,
a combination. Exciting. I just love seeing new DNA on like a well-written story. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I think that's perfectly said.
And then you've got Olivia O'Connor, who is playing Martha.
The cutest. Love her.
I bet she is beside herself. Like, she has the Martha, and then she's playing Martha. How do you even get
have
your
a little chat about that? Yeah. And she was so funny. She actually had a funny story that she told me where she was so excited that she booked the role. And then they announced that I was going to like be on the show. And her mom called her and was like, I'm so sorry. Are you just devastated? Like, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, wait, what? What's happening? And her mom thought that I was going to take it back and play Martha. And she was like, no, Mom, she's going to be Miss Jarvis. And so we totally laughed about this story. And she was like, but, you know, I was nervous about it in the beginning, but now she's just really, really excited to add her flavor to it. And
just meeting you, like, you're warm.
Thank you.
Like, you would give, like, go on, go for it, girl.
That's
vibes.
exactly what I did say to her. I'm like, please, like, own it. Don't feel any pressure on my end, because I'm already proud of you. You're already here. You've already booked the part. I already know how talented everyone is, and I trust them. And I think that's what makes a work environment so great like this is we're only week 1 into rehearsals, and we have all had great conversations already about, like, I trust you. Do what you want to do with things. I trust you, and I trust that you're supporting me. And it's just like the biggest happy family. And that is really what makes High School Musical so special. I feel like it will read if we really are like that, because that's what High School Musical is all about.
Yeah.
Like, we're all different. We all come from different walks of life.
Yeah.
And what if that's okay? What if that's celebrated?
Yeah.
What if we support each other through that? And maybe even dabble into what you do and you dabble into what I do. And we have that camaraderie. And I think if you can do that as a cast, that reads.
It does. It reads. Like, the audience feel it. Like, they love each other.
Yes.
You know?
And I already feel like we are bursting from the seams with that.
I love that. I
So
love,
yay.
you know, there's enough
I'm so
success in
right.
the world for everyone.
There is. Thank you. I
love
always say
that.
that.
Meet the Red Bull Dragonberry Energizer. It's one of the many new drinks out now. Who knew ice cold drinks could be so fire? Try them all, only at McDonald's.
Everything feels easier in the summer. Or at least it should. The days are a little more relaxed, and you just want those pieces that are comfortable and can be worn again and again. This episode is sponsored by Quince. Quince focuses on well-made essentials that naturally become those everyday staples you actually live in all season long. Their tees are soft enough to live in all day, and their lightweight cotton sweaters are exactly what you want when summer nights cool down. Everything at Quince is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. They work directly with ethical factories to cut out the middlemen, so you're paying for exceptional quality, not brand markup. Quince's linen shirt is a game changer. You can wear it an embarrassing number of times this summer, and it never goes out of style or out of comfort. And Quince isn't just about clothing. It has become a trusted favorite for everything from home to travel to everyday essentials. Make your summer wardrobe easier. Go to quince.com/wizardio for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/wizardio for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/wizardio.
The best summer outfits are the ones you end up wearing on repeat. Comfortable, versatile, and somehow right for every occasion. That's what is so great about my partner for this episode of Call to Stage, Quince. They make elevated essentials using premium materials like European linen, organic cotton, and washable silk, all without the traditional retail markup. Quince's 100% European linen pants, dresses, and tops are the pieces you'll reach for all summer long. They're lightweight and so effortless to style. Everything at Quince is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. They work directly with ethical factories to cut out the middleman, so you're paying for exceptional quality, not brand markup. And it's not just apparel. Quince also offers elevated essentials for your home, from bedding and bath to kitchen essentials and furniture. As you guys know, Ben and I are still moving into our brand new home, so I have ordered the Bamboo Deluxe Bedding Bundle in the most beautiful cream and brown stripes. I saw the sienna suede hand-woven tote in a khaki green, and I had to purchase it. Make your summer wardrobe feel easier. Go to quince.com/call-to-stage for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/call-to-stage for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/call-to-stage. Happy shopping.
Let's go back. You were born and bred in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yes.
I think you're the first person I've ever met from Utah.
Oh, yeah, I get to be a fan.
Yeah, you're popping my Utah cherry. So at what age did you discover, like, actually, I'm quite good at singing and dancing?
Well, I actually started as a dancer at the age of 2.
Wow.
Yes, I had 2 big sisters that loved to dance.
Okay.
And so my mom actually just took on like a part-time job as a secretary at the dance studio. And that meant that like little toddler me was always around and always listening and always learning. In fact, I remember taking naps on the floor in the lobby and falling asleep to like the sounds of the music and the vibrations and the tap shoes. And so I feel like dance was just bred into me. I went out at age 2 and did my first competitive dance in like a production number. Gosh! They trusted me with like a count of 8 or 2, which is pretty amazing.
Impressive for a
looking
2-year-old.
back. Yeah, looking back, I'm like, whoa. So I fell in love with the dance world and performing. And then it was about the 4th grade that there was just a production in my elementary school of The Wizard of Oz. And I thought, you know what? I want to try out for Dorothy. And I got it. And I had this moment where I was walking down through the aisles towards the stage. And I had little fake Toto in my basket. And I was saying lines to the crowd. And I remember having this moment where I went, oh my gosh, you can dance and sing and act. This is amazing. Like, I want to do this the rest of my life. This is what I'm here for. And thank goodness my parents just like loved me and didn't discourage me. And so for me, that's when it really like snapped that I love all 3, but I still hung in there pretty hard in the competitive dance world until about maybe 6th grade or junior high. I finally went, Mom, I really like want singing lessons. Okay. And I started doing singing lessons. And they were like, wait a minute, there's something here.
Hang on, girl.
Hold on. And acting in my school plays and things like that. And that's where I really fell in love with it. So for me, the stage is actually my foundation and where I fell in love with acting. So for me, this kind of feels like coming home.
Home, yeah.
And of course, as a child, it was like always my dream to be in films and television, but also to do Broadway.
Yeah.
So this is a really like cool moment for me, and I'm grateful that my husband and my kids are just so supportive, and they're like, Mom, you have to do this. This is like part of your dream. We'll pick up, we'll move, we'll do homeschooling on the computer. My husband can work from home, and he's just like, do it, girl.
Did you feel like you were always going to do it? Like in your gut?
Yes.
Yeah.
In my heart, I knew, but I just didn't know when. And I kind of thought it would be when my kids were like full grown and older, and then I would come back to it. But I just felt like the stars kept aligning for this. And it was like neon flashing lights where God was like, nope, you're supposed to do this. KayCee, stop fighting it. Yeah. And here I am.
Oh my gosh.
It's so wild.
I want to ask you a couple of things about England. Mm-hmm. Have you been to the local pub yet?
I feel like I've wandered my way into everything, but I found out the hard way. This was so sad. We went to the Tower of London and the bridge and everything, and then I was like, oh, we should go like somewhere and get dessert. Little did I know that at 9 p.m. you're no longer allowed in the pubs with kids.
Oh, really?
Yes. So
I didn't know that.
So sad because I was like, I've just been trying to track down the like sticky pudding toffee cake or whatever that I've heard about.
Sticky toffee pudding.
Yes. And I'm like, I've tried it in America and I'm like, that is so good. I have to find like an authentic one. Nope. Got kicked out of 2 pubs.
No.
And I'm like, no, where do you get dessert late here? It was like going to be a moment, but that's okay. That's all right. I'm learning the rules. I'm learning all the things.
Well, to be honest, I didn't even know that.
Okay,
You've taught
good.
me something new today.
Okay, good.
Have you had a Percy pig?
I have had a Percy
I
pig.
knew it.
Yes, Tom, the producer, was like immediately upon entering the country was like,
You need to try
here's some Percy pigs for the girls. And I am not a huge candy person. It's more like sweets or baked goods. That's my drug of choice. I'm like, come on, I don't drink, I don't smoke. I have to have something. Give me sugar. And so, but I tried a Percy pig and I was like, hold up.
They're vegan as well.
Bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not above the Percy pig.
Fish and chips?
Okay, I hate seafood,
Okay.
which is devastating.
But you
I know
could
that
get a
makes me
Savoy
so not
sausage.
English. Okay.
You can get a sausage. You can get a jumbo sausage.
Okay. All right.
And because personally, I wouldn't, from the fish and chip shops, I wouldn't get fish. I'd get a sausage.
Okay. So that's what I'll do then. I'll get the sausage. And
Sausage
I
chips.
love the chips. I know they're not as salty as the Americans, but that's fine. They are delicious still. We just kind of cake it on for my
You can
daughter.
click on. You can say, "Can I have control of the salt and vinegar?"
Okay.
If you go into the right fish and
I
chips.
know, you just need to lead me to the right place.
Yeah, you have to go to
I need to go to the right
especially because you're up north. You're in Manchester.
Oh, yeah.
Are you rehearsing in Manchester?
No. So we are rehearsing, I am right in the heart of Westminster, which is fun because I'm literally we can walk down the street and
You've got everything on your doorstep.
Yeah, and we had lunch under Big Ben and it was just oh, this is amazing to be centrally located. But
I feel like when you go to Manchester, that's when you should have your fish and chips because the more north you go, the better it is. And get a Savoy sausage.
Okay, Savoy sausage.
Tea
Noted.
and biscuits.
Tea and biscuits. I want to do one of the tea and biscuit experiences.
Oh, like
I
a
wanna
high
do that.
tea.
Yeah, like a high tea. I want to
Oh.
do that with my girls. And we have matching dresses. I kind of planned this. I'd really love to do that, but I need to find the right one.
Well,
So
there
we
is an
can-
Alice in Wonderland one
Oh,
themed.
that would be so fun.
Yes. So you have to do that. And then
Okay.
the last one, have you been to a Weatherspoons?
That was the pub I tried to get into. Because everybody had told me that I needed to go there. So we truck along, and then I'm like, oh. So I'm going to have to go back before 9 p.m.
KayCee, do not go to a Weatherspoons.
It's bad?
Yes!
That's why you guys are laughing. The joke's on me. Stop it. Really?
Don't go to a Weatherspoons.
Okay, it's bad.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
You can't.
I would have told, you know what?
KayCee Stroh can't go to a Weatherspoons.
Blessing in disguise. See, God knew I shouldn't get in after 9 p.m.
You need to just find a local pub.
Okay, local pub.
And that could be on a corner of something. It will normally have a sign outside with a face on it or a dog or
I feel like there might be one right by my flat.
you need to go and have a sticky
they're,
toffee.
Okay, and yeah, and they're all decorated with flowers.
Yeah.
And everything. I feel like that's the vibe. Am I picking that up?
Yeah.
That's what we do. Those are the good pubs. with
Yeah, just
flowers?
not a Weatherspoons.
Okay.
They were the things I just wanted to input on your time here that I was going to make sure that you do before you leave.
And not do.
Yeah, the Weatherspoons is a big no-no. We have to talk about, because obviously I worked with Corbin. It was actually the elephant in the room because me and Corbin were love interests in Gatsby. I wanted to just build a proper full friendship connection, and I didn't want him to think that I was
Fangirling.
yes, even though girl,
You
I
were.
was, and it was actually. We didn't speak about High School Musical for ages. And then we just had it.
Oh, good for you. Look at your self-control.
I know. I just wanted to not bring it up. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And then we had a really big conversation about it. Well, no, once I opened the can of worms,
Yeah.
I opened them. So I wanted, what was your experience from filming, from film 1 all the way up to film 3? How old were you when
I was 19.
You were 19.
I was 19 when I booked that. And I was working as a dance teacher at a few different dance studios, actually. I was kind of building a name for myself as a choreographer in Salt Lake.
Wow.
And I heard about the audition from one of the other choreographers that was working on it. Her name is Bonnie Story, and she taught me a guest piece when I was young. And so I went to the audition, and I took my students because I thought, oh, this will be a great opportunity for them to go to a legit audition.
Hang on. You took your students?
I took my students. They were like 16 or whatever. I was 19. I'm like, well, I don't look too old. Like, I think I can pull it off. And so I took my headshot, my resume, and I went and I auditioned. And I was one of 500 that day to just be a principal dancer. And after I auditioned, Kenny Ortega walked over to me, and he cut the music, and he grabbed my hands. And he said, I love you. You're different. And for me, obviously, growing up in the dance world, you can imagine, especially back then, where things were just not inclusive. I had really been beaten down a lot in the industry. I mean, I flat out had mentors tell me, it's a shame you're so talented because you'll never make it in this industry. You just don't have the ideal dancer body. You'll never be an actress. Just terrible things. And so to have that moment, it was the most validating thing for me and moment of my life where it like clicked. I'm like, aha, I was meant to be this way. I was meant to be different, to stand out in this moment and to be that beacon of light for people who don't fit the mold. And so he said, we auditioned all of LA, we auditioned all of New York, and we just couldn't find our Martha. And looks like you were hiding here in little old Salt Lake City, Utah. So that is how I actually booked the role of High School Musical. And then
I'm sorry. This is like, I could listen to you all day like that.
Oh, you're so sweet. And then, so then High School Musical 1 is this huge success. Ashley Tisdale's manager calls me a week later and almost says like verbatim the same thing and is like, I don't have anyone like you. Is this really your dream? And I'm like, yes, since I was a little girl. He's like, well, bring your parents out or whoever you want to bring. Come meet me in Beverly Hills and we'll see if, it would be a good working relationship. So then I get a manager. I'm still with that manager to this day.
Wow.
Loyal girl.
Yeah.
And then I was sitting in his living room and an agent called about another one of his talents. And he's like, remember that girl that got up on the table and she was like, the pop and lock girl? I loved her. And he's like, well, she's here. Would you want to have her read for you or like represent her or whatever? And she's like, yes, bring her in tomorrow. And so within like a day, I had a manager and an agent in LA. So once again, I can look back on my life and just go, oh my goodness, like there's a reason for everything. Timing is everything. And God has like really just led my path and put me at the right places at the right times. And I lived in LA for 10 years. Wow. Did The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, some other Disney shows. And then I got the call and they're like, hey, you want to do this thing again? High School Musical 2. It was great.
And how many years from the start to the finish? Well, it's never going to end.
I know. I need to do the math on this someday. But I want to say it was like 4 years of just the High School Musical train, and the amazing roller coaster it was. And then it just blew up to be this worldwide phenomenon. And
we've not really had anything like it since.
Yeah. It's so cool.
It was so unbelievable. Yeah.
And it was this tiny little Disney project. People don't know, but like that's the untitled name. They didn't know what to name the thing. They were like, a High School musical. I don't know. So when we were like even filming it, it didn't have a name. And then when it came out, it was like High School Musical. I'm like, oh, I guess we went with that.
I guess we stuck with that one.
We just went with it. And here we are 20 years later, like putting it on stage. And it's just a gift that just keeps giving.
Yeah, it is. That's what Corbin used to say. It's the gift that keeps on giving. How would you describe, like 3 words, the experience?
Oh, it's hard to do it in just 3 words, but it was shocking. It was then validating for me, and just family.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing I hear the most through people. I'm like, what made High School Musical so special for you? Why did it not just feel like a little DCOM movie? And And they're like, because we gathered as a family around on the couch and we made popcorn and we all watched it, and my parents enjoyed it and I enjoyed it. And then I had this really sweet moment. I did an autograph signing in Paris, and these 3 girls won the opportunity to like interview me. And it was really eye-opening for me because I got to ask them a question at the end. I said, what was it about High School Musical? Here you are, grown women.
Yeah.
You're sobbing when you see me. Like, what is it for you? And it was the most tender moment. And she said, well, not everybody had the perfect childhood. Oh. And you were our safe place. Oh, and God. That just like hit me so hard. And I thought, what an honor and a privilege to be somebody's safe place that they could run to. So I don't know. I love that. And I love what High School Musical is, and I love what it stands for. And I just hope the fans are excited and ready to come back and relive that with us. Girl. And walk out just feeling better. Like, let us heal you. Let us serve you.
Is there anything over those 4 years that you would have done differently?
No.
I love that.
I don't think I would have. I think every single thing for me was meant to be how it was. And I grew through the role of Martha. I was able to portray the message that I wanted to give the world through Martha, and I'm grateful to Disney for that. I'm grateful to Kenny Ortega that he saw that in me, and he said, yes, KayCee, I see the story that you want to tell, and I'm going to let you tell it through Martha. And if you watch her arc from the 1st to the 3rd, where, you know, she's this shy, timid, unsure of herself, and by the 3rd, she's head cheerleader of the school. She's confident. She's owning it. The message that we were able to give to every little girl out there, or everyone who, you know, might not feel like they belong or feel different, was so important to me. And up until this point, I've continued to I'm very picky with the projects I do. You know, I could have worked a lot more, but there were so many projects that came my way where I went, nope. It undoes the message that I want to leave with the world, and I refuse. I refuse to do that. You are a force. Oh, honest to God, you really are. You're so unbelievably successful, and you're so normal. Thank you. That is the best compliment. Yeah, you are so just like normal and genuine, and that's what makes you a true success. Thank you. That's why you are still as successful today as you were 20 years ago. Well, thank you. I just feel like we're all human. We're all the same. We're all just going through this experience together. Why not choose to love each other and be kind? Yeah. It's so much easier. I love that. That is my message always, is be kind, positive vibes only. We're all experiencing this life together. We're all in this together. You knew it. It needed to happen. It needed to happen. Oh, KayCee. Honestly, you're amazing. I cannot wait to see you. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. I'm going to be asking KayCee some of your questions in the Patreon episode in 1 second.